Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to make a really short video on a really important tool. If you do any kind of woodworking and you use reclaimed wood, I use pallet wood. You can get pallets for free everywhere. And I'm about to start making a butcher block top workbench for a customer who is having one custom made by me. So I just want to talk about this. I have to break apart about 40 pallets over the next few hours anyway. Sorry about the chopper. And normally if you try to take a pallet apart with a crowbar and a hammer, you're going to break the wood. It's a pain in the butt. You can use 4x4 blocks, which is what I used to do. And breaking down a pallet takes 30 to 40 minutes. These are actually out of certain style pallets, you'll see. And you know, you can look on YouTube and find, but you stick them under there and then you whack on it with another board, and it takes about 30 minutes to pull a pallet apart. So I decided I was going to get the right tool, because I end up having to do a lot of these now. I've got several customers that want some workbenches and some dog houses like that one I just finished. And I used a lot of pallet wood on this for the floor inside and for the roof and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, I went online and you can buy the head of a pallet breaker, and they start at about 35 bucks. But then you still got to go down to the home store and you got to buy a pipe or a handle to go into it. And everything's through the roof. A 3-foot length of pipe at the store is about 30 bucks. Or you can buy it complete with the handle, and they still want, you know, 60 bucks or something. So I wanted to know just what I needed to do. So anyway, I had some steel laying around. It's a little windy here in Florida, 82 degrees, February, loving it. But I had some steel laying around. I had some plate steel that I ended up cutting into strips. It's 1/4 of an inch thick. And then I had some angle sitting here, 4 or 5 pieces of this. It's 1/4 inch thick, 2 inch by 2 inch. And I got a ton of bed frames laying around. When I'm out riding my electric bike at night, people throw bed frames away. There's one right there. People just throw them away. They put them out in front of their house. Usually if you see a mattress out front of somebody's house, there's a bed frame with it. And you can do a ton of things with bed frame. There's another one laying there. I've used a lot lately. Normally I have them already processed and cut and hanging over there. But you can use bed frame for just about anything. If you've got a $50 welder that you bought used off of Craigslist, I use OfferUp. Here's a welding table that I made. That's all bed frames. I just made a big box and put casters on it and put a little shelf there for the welder to hang on. It's just a little Harbor Freight special. I think it's a 120, and I paid 50 bucks for it. So anyway, instead of spending $60 on a tool that I needed, I made one. So there's the bed frame handle. I didn't even cut the length on it. I was going to, and I went, you know what? It's not that heavy. I'm not going to worry about it. So I took that angle iron and I welded the handle to the angle iron. Then, like I said, I cut those little flat plates and I welded them in place on the top and on the bottom underneath, and just welded the handle on there, and that thing stands, I think it's 6 feet. So I got 6 foot of leverage. I did not feel the need to use square pipes, round pipes. Bed frames hold you. Even a twin bed will hold a grown adult male at 200 pounds. And you know, if you have company, might be 2 people jumping up and down on the bed making noise like a trampoline. And these, you know, these things are made to hold 300-400 pounds. So anyway, I welded that together. I cut up the pieces with my angle grinder. It took all of about 40 minutes from start to finish. From old rusty steel cutting it to size, cleaning up where I was going to be welding so everything was nice and clean metal, and welding it together. No breaks, no cracks, nothing that wasn't already there. The nails come out with it. The nails are straight, so I'm not sitting there with pliers trying to straighten out nails so I can drive them out. Got plenty of strength, plenty of leverage, and the last one I always just put my foot on there so it doesn't kick up on me. Now I try to get pretty good pallets that aren't all old and rotten or extra thin. I get them from local stores, and I always keep my eyes out for pallets. And if they're good, I ask if I need to. The regular places I don't even have to ask, and I grab them and I bring them home. This one was already broke, which happens with pallet wood. But this tool cost me a rail from a found bed frame, a piece of flat stock that I had laying around from a previous project that I actually got free from a friend anyway. Once in a while you're going to get a stubborn one that does break on you, but you rip that with the table saw and you're back in business. There's so much free wood out there. With the price of everything these days, come on, baby. I'll take the free wood. And I'm trying to show you in real time what it's like taking these apart. This one just does not want to come off. So be careful that you don't hit yourself in the nuts. Sometimes they're stubborn. And there you go. That is a whole pallet undone in what? 2-3 minutes? There's a couple of broke boards. They were broke before I ever touched them. With the tool is plenty strong. Got plenty of give, but springs back no problem. And now I've got a $60 pallet jack for 40 minutes of my time. A bed frame I found in front of somebody's house, and a piece of plate steel I got from a friend. See you soon.